Road to Rock. A Punk by Vampire Weekend. The world of rock isn't just written with notes. It is forged in moments of chaos that hide secrets no one dares to tell. Some call it legend, others a curse. Turn up the volume. This is Road to Rock, and this is the story of a punk. In 2008, a sharp 2-minute jolt from a 4-piece out of New York cut through the slow burn of indie rock. A Punk arrived like a sprinting postcard, immediate, impossible to ignore. It was written in the way friends write songs, quick, collaborative, and a little ruthless about what stayed and what went. Ezra Koenig brought the song's vocal lines and the skeleton of the tune. Rostam Batmanvillage provided the arranging mind and the spark that made the opening riff so distinct. Chris Baio and Chris Thompson locked the rhythm in with a bass pulse and a drum part that pushed without crowding. The signature guitar figure and the bright keyboard stabs came from late-night sessions, hard apartment experiment, hard studio polish. They were young, self-assured, and demanding a clarity most bands spend years chasing. Recording happened in New York, sometimes in cramped Brooklyn rooms, sometimes under the cleaner lights of a studio for overdubs. Rostam produced and engineered much of the work, layering tight guitar, percussive hits, and vocal takes until the song felt like it had no fat. There are sensory traces you can still hear, the tight close-mic'd snare, the brittle acoustic strum chased by a lean electric, and the way the melody sits high in the mix so every syllable cuts through. Musically, A Punk is a study in economy. It moves fast, trades on staccato phrasing and syncopated rhythm, and wraps a 3-chord urgency in pop craft. The arrangement is deceptively simple: an insistent riff, a curt verse, an explosive hook, but the production choices make it sound like a much larger statement. Influences are audible post-punk bite, British pop phrasing, and a rhythmic brightness that nods to world music sensibilities without flattening them into pastiche. The result was compact and radio-ready, yet musically curious. There was tension beneath the sheen. Even at the start, the division between Ezra as songwriter and Rostam as arranger produced a push-pull. How far to polish a song, how much of the original roughness to keep. Those creative differences would grow louder in later years, but they are audible here in the way decisions were made quickly and defended fiercely. The band chose concision over ornament, and that choice made A Punk into a moment. The song changed the band. It opened doors to festival stages, late-night TV, and sync placements that pushed their sound into the mainstream. It also set a template, smart, brisk, and unmistakably theirs. For fans and younger bands, it became shorthand for how to marry brainy songwriting with immediate pop propulsion. Listened closely and you hear why it lasted, not a mystery. The craft, 4 players trading instincts, an engineer-producer who knew when to step back, and a song trimmed to essentials. That precision is the secret. A Punk did not invent style so much as sharpen it, and in doing so it handed Vampire Weekend the keys to a broader conversation. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like.